Got Jonathan Gary joining us. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Bellator 174, literally right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Next Friday, matter of fact. Woo. Man, it's going to be awesome. Me versus Cody Pfister. Vacaville, Oklahoma. Whirlwind Star Casino. I'm surprised it ain't getting sold out yet. I'm trying to get it sold out, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just ready to do it.
Signed with Bellator and they're having you fight at home. How nice is that? Do you like fighting there in Oklahoma?
I like fighting in Oklahoma. I like fighting anywhere. Anywhere, anytime, any place. I don't care. We can go to Ireland. I don't give a It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oklahoma, I'm used to fighting international anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
When you're talking about you're trying to sell it out, I mean, this is more your responsibility now in your backyard.
True statement, and it is a kind of a Red River rivalry with Oklahoma versus Texas because Cody Pfister is from Amarillo, Texas. So I would expect more people to get into it, you know what I'm saying? I'll kind of give it that OU versus Texas feel, you know? But I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to sell it. But you got Emily Cody on the card too, that's from Oklahoma, man, and she sells out a lot too, so man, you got a lot of big people on there. Pygmies on there, like, man, it's a lot of people on the card, so man, that's a headbanger card. That's almost up there with Kansas.
So we're trying to get you that spot like Dave Rickles, be the Oklahoma man?
Oh yeah, man. After I get done with Cody Pfister, it's straight up to Dave Rickles. If they like it or not, I don't care. I want the king of Kansas. I don't want to be just the king. I want to be the king of Kansas. You know what I'm saying? So with that, that's all I want to do with that. That's my goal right there. That's my goal.
Cody, a UFC vet. We've seen him served up before to a main card. What do you think about his game?
Hey, can't sleep on Cody. Cody is a banger, man. Cody's a grinder. So with Cody, I mean, I know his skill set, and I've seen him fight, and everything. He's a very exciting fighter, but, you know, it's a very good stylistic matchup for me, too, because, I mean, me and him, we're going to both push the pace. We're both going to come forward. It's just going to be a very good fight. Very good fight for Bellator, I think. So,
where do you feel that your biggest advantage is then in this matchup?
I think my biggest advantage would be the cardio on him. I think I'm going to have a lot more better cardio than him, for one. And two, I think I might have better boxing than him. He's a better wrestler than me. I'll admit that. But he's going to have a hard time with that. So I'm not too worried about his wrestling. We're just going to see who's the best man on the cardio. You know what I'm saying? The best man, whoever's going to throw the punch. We got 15 minutes. I'm not going to look out for a knockout. I'm not going to look out for no submission. It's going to just be a long night of straight, brutal, just get up and go, all gas, no brakes, pain. That's it. That's it. Plain fact is simple.
Is there a different mindset then that you get into having put that kind of, you know, acceptance to yourself? This is going to be a hard one. This is going to be 15 minutes. This is going to be grueling.
Yeah, you have to get in that kind of mindset because if you try to go in there and be like, I'm going to make it a quick one, you might go in there and run into some stupid stuff. And, you know, just keep it simple. Keep it basic. You know, the more basic you are, the more simple you are, the better off you're going to be. You're going to have more of an advantage because you're going to be able to think more on the mindset of, hey, I still got the more moves. I'm still 3 moves ahead of you. I'm still going to be there. I'm still going to beat you to the punch. I'm going to beat you to the kick. I'm going to beat you to the takedown. I'm going to beat you to everywhere points it gets to that in the fight. I'm going to beat you at. That's the mindset I have. I'm going to beat you at any way, any how possible I can. If this gets to finish, if it goes to decision, it's going to be total domination. That's what I'm looking for.
Third time out here in New Mexico. This is the second camp.
Yes.
How did this one go? How did this couple weeks out here go?
Bro, this is grueling, very grueling, you know what I'm saying? But this is what you get. You're training with the best in the world. The top 50 dudes, the top 200 guys in the world are here training from Russia, India, Mexico, any place you name it, they are here. And you can't get any better looks than that. You can't even get any better looks than that. When I go home, I go to R1. And when I go to R1, those guys are brutals too. So, I mean, you got guys that are coming up, so they're hungry, constantly training, constantly growing. So it's nonstop. Training is nonstop. Even when I don't have a fight, training is nonstop. What's
been the biggest adjustment or new thing that you've been learning this time?
This time, I think just just basic around, all around MMA game. Not just one-sided, not just keeping it kickboxing, not just keeping it boxing, not just keeping it wrestling, not just keeping it jiu-jitsu. You're working the whole around, all around MMA game, because that's what the game is. It's mixed martial arts. You gotta be ready for anything and anywhere. You can't just be, oh, I'm just gonna be a striker and expect not to get taken out. Oh, I'm gonna expect to be a wrestler and not to get hit. It's an MMA game. So you work on the overall MMA game. I think you're gonna have more of a better point than most of everybody has in their mindset. Like, I'm just gonna work on my best thing and call it quits.
Being here at the JacksonWink again, it's only your second camp with us, split between 2 gyms. Has the mental side and the game planning aspect of your game changed now with the new version of what you're doing for training?
Yes, it's changed drastically, man. I'm telling you, from where you see me before to where, you know, everybody's like, oh, this guy, he's just a grappler, or he's just this. Coming with these guys, getting so much experience, because you have at least over 150 years of experience just in the gym alone, including some of the fighters that are better than you. The game is going to improve just tremendously because you're constantly coming to practice, constantly grinding, you're constantly learning new things, not too new to where you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to forget this later, to where this is going to be drilled and instilled in your mindset to where, hey, this game plan is going to happen, this is where it's going to go, and this is how you're going to impress your impact on somebody. So you just got to pressure bust pipes. And that's the best way I can say it, pressure bust pipes. You keep going with the type of pressure that you come with here and you bring that mindset into the cage, you have no choice but to be successful. And then the coaches help you out with the mental part of the game too, because they're here with you just as much as well. You know, so everybody's here, everybody's got it on the same mindset, everybody's got that same type of game plan. So everybody's going to evolve as one to where everybody is going to be purely fucking unstoppable.
Do you feel you're Do you feel you're getting to the point where you're feeling well-rounded? We've known that the submission base has been the most dominant, and the ground has been the most dominant part of your game. But where do you feel you're getting to say to yourself that you feel well-rounded?
Ooh. I say my ground to my wrestling and my striking, putting it all together is just feeling just so well-rounded right now. Just putting it all together, putting the bits and pieces, and finding out angles and everything like that. It's crazy. If I can just tell you one way, just like, what's the best way I can say? Flowing like water. Flowing like water, man.
Almost 20 pro fights. How long did it take you to get comfortable in the transitions where you're going from the striking to the grappling and vice versa, whereas some people get stuck in the grappling mode in positions where they can use strikes or trying to strike more when they should be defending a takedown?
Man, I'm telling you, it took a long time because, you know, your coaches have to invest in you, you know what I'm saying? I had a lot of coaches that have invested in me, you know, from, you know, getting my boxing right with Scott Tinsley, getting jiu-jitsu right with Juliana Gillespie, you know, and coming here and getting the overall in respect with Greg Jackson and Mike Winklejohn. It's beast, man. It's totally beast. So just all with that, man. It took a very long time, but now I'm comfortable with everything, and it's right there. It's right there. I'll leave it at that.
And where you're at with Bellator, how do you feel about that promotion and seeing the landscape of where MMA is going, and Bellator has been at the forefront of free agency?
Well, I mean, just with Bellator, I mean, those guys, they always treat me right, you know what I'm saying? I never really have a problem with the staff or anything like that. But the way the shows are run and everything, they stay on point with it. They stay very on point with it. I mean, maybe some of the fighters that you choose, you know, to fight or whatever, I mean, that's their ordeal. If you want to take that, you can take that. But, you know, a lot of people are in it, and a lot of people are hungry. So I think a lot of more people, maybe not so much on the low level, but on the mid level, deserve more of a better chance, you know what I'm saying, too. So, I mean, this is my third fight with them, so I'll just be blessed because, you know, not a lot of people get that opportunity. So, hey, I just got to be the choice to be happy with it. I'm happy.
You fought in a lot of places around the world. Is there a difference when you're back home in Oklahoma?
Oh, it's very much a difference, because you're there and your family's there. You know, I mean, everybody just see me on streaming when I fight overseas in Japan and stuff like that. But no, here in Oklahoma, your family is actually coming, getting tickets from you, and coming to the fight. And you're just like, man, they're like, what happens if you get this happen to you? What happens if you this happen? You just have to tell them that, hey, I'm training for this. I'm training for this. You know you're gonna get hurt. You sign up for the waiver. You just, hey, you know what's gonna happen. But I mean, I understand from their point of perspective, they don't know any better. So you gotta kind of try to balance it out with all that. But other than that, man, it's good fighting at home. I'm trying to get an Oklahoma fan base, but I have a lot of my friends. They support me. The military supports me. Even the fighters and Bellator support me. So hey, I'm happy. I'm happy with my fan base because I basically know everybody in my fan base. So it's cool.
Does this win take you that next step where you want to be? Beating a name like Cody Pfister, a UFC vet, do you get to that Bellator main card? Perhaps that fight like you were calling for with Dave Rickles?
Yeah, I mean, why not? He's a UFC vet. He just came out of the UFC not too long ago. I mean, he put in his work to get there. You know, hey, it sucks that he came out with the outcome, but hey, that's a name. Cody Pfister ain't no punk. He ain't no trick. You can't sleep on Cody, man. Hey, just like I say, you can't sleep on nobody in the sport because it's so unpredictable. So unpredictable. But hey, I'm coming out with my game plan and I know what's gonna happen. I'm coming out with my hand raised. And then if I can get on the Bellator main card, that'd be awesome. I would love to be on the Bellator main card fight against Dave Rickles. Somebody snatch me away. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sign me first. That's why I look at it.
And then we know the fight game is so serious, and there's, like I said, this big, huge melting pot of different cultures here. But I know better, and you guys are all just a bunch of clowns. So where do you rank on that totem pole of being one of the funnier guys here?
Oh man, if I had to explain it the best way I could explain it, man, I'm like the Dave Chappelle of this shit. For real. Hey, Clayton Bigsby, Rick James, Charlie Murphy, you'll get all those of me, man. I'm a cartoon character. I'll be having all these guys laughing, but these guys here, they too serious, man. I'm from Russian on down. They serious, so they ain't. You gonna maybe get a smirk, a smirk out of them, but you ain't gonna get no full smile. You ain't gonna get the white pearlies and stuff. I try to make, Coach Winglejohn laugh, and he's just like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I got to work a little bit on my comical stuff, but hey, it's whatever.
As always, great catching up with you.
Nice, thank you again from Cage Minds. Shout out to Dollhouse Lounge OKC. Man, Success Vodka, Beyond Massage, Sarah Casey from Hemingway Realty. Thank you guys for supporting me so much and everything. US Navy, CV63, the LSD 42, DDG 89. Thank you guys. You guys have always been there for me and my friends and family at home. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys at Cage Minds also. And Sal. Yeah,
and Sal Gomez, Gomez Photo Works. Don't forget to tune in
about Sal.
to the Bellator Spike.com prelims, right?
Right. Spike.com.